again. Guys, what I did was I've got, like, this one has 5 links. This one has 4 links. This one has 3 links, I think. Yep. And this is, I think, also 3 links of chain. And so I'm just going to put my last rondelle here, the 6mm in the orange I chose off that strand, on my head pin. And because these are really, really super sturdy, I mean, guys, I think these are actually like 18 gauge. They are so strong and durable. Anyway, putting my very thinnest chain nose that I have with the pointiest, thinnest tip, and I'm putting it right on top of the bead to put the right bend on the wire because they're so tough. You have to be so careful on these to not break your beads. Okay, and then I'm just gonna cut off the excess and we'll make a simple loop. And of course I'm just gonna eyeball it there. And then we'll grab your looping pliers, your round nose, whatever works for you, and we'll just roll that in. Make a simple loop. And straighten that out. Now, I am going to open that up, and then I'm going to feed on this piece of chain. Right on there. There we go. And then we'll close that loop back up. And again, guys, like these head pins are really good. So now we have 4 dangles, okay? And those are all set and ready to go. Sure. Okay, so let's put this one on and this one on. Okay. So we'll just put that right on the jump ring, and then we'll put our toggle on and close that up. That should be good. Okay. So now this side is all dandy. Now, what I am going to do, I'm going to take my bead stopper off here, and I am going to wrap this around to figure out if I need to remove any of these bicones before we add those on. That's my agenda here. That's what I did not do before, and so I'm going to learn from previous mistakes I've made, which was not that long ago, by the way. And then also I'm kind of lining these up over here, guys, so just to pull you down so you can see. So I've got these, because they will, move about, right? They will move about very freely. So we've got some movement there. But I want, while I'm twisting this, I want to make sure that they are even right here and not moving, so I can see what length I need to make this. So this is a little different for me, but I think I want to twist it that many times. So if I twist it that many times, then what that means is that I can see right there. I think it's this one. Let me pull it down so you can see what I mean. So you see what I mean? It's this one right here. I think it's this green one. I think that green bicone is our last bead before we start our seed bead section. What you do in order to accomplish that is you first string on, after you've strung your pattern, you're going to string on your crimp and let that just drop down. So put your crimp on first, okay? And then we'll feed on 12. So each of my loops of these 11 O's is 12 11 O's on each side of each bracelet. So I've done it 4 times, right? I have 2 strands. I have 2 sides to each bracelet. So we've done 12, 4 different times here. So we feed on all of those, right? So now you've got all your 11 O's on, and there is your crimp down there next to that orange bicone. Now all you do, guys, is you're just going to take the end of your wire and you are going to feed it back through your crimp like you normally would, You're going to crimp off, okay? And now you have your tail through your crimp, okay? And now we're just going to go ahead and pull that tail and pull that guy together, just like that. That's what we have. And there you go. And so I'll pull it tight here. And just a little bit of room so that I can get my crimper in here and crimp that off. That's the only thing that's a little tedious is your crimping. Such a tight little space. But we'll get it because we're professionals. Do your tug test. You're good and nice and strong, and we'll go ahead and cut the excess of that off. And so that is what we have. That's how you do that. Super, super simple. So now let's go ahead and finish constructing. And so now we have the bar part of our toggle here. And we have our dangles. We've got a couple of jump rings. And we do not need any of that. Okay, guys, so now, as you can see, that bicone strand that I'm twisting around is 2 beads bigger, it's 2 beads longer, excuse me, than my other strand, right? Because all of my loops have 12 11-0s on them, right? So what we'll do is we're going to twist it around before we add the clasp, which is where you need to kind of like hold one side. Okay, so let me get you over here. Okay, I'm gonna hold my clasp over here so these guys will stop moving about, and I'll go ahead and twist this around. Okay, and now, so that'll stay twisted. Okay, so now I've got it twisted. I'm holding it there. And, oh Lord have mercy. Forgot to open up a jump ring. Okay, let me get that jump ring through there. Okay, and let's go ahead. We'll put the other part of our toggle on, make sure we have that going the right direction. I think it's that way. Yeah. And I'm going to go ahead and now close up my jump ring. Now I'm going to see if I need to twist it. Did it untwist? No? My gosh, you guys, this was so fun and so simple. I gotta tell you, I was actually planning on doing more of a longer video today for Friday Frolic, but you know what? That was so easy and so simple. And look how cute that is. That's cute as a bug's ear. Just something so cute and simple. So what I'm thinking is we also have the jump ring. So here's a thought. Why don't we use some of the small jump rings here? And I know the chain fits through it because I used them on yesterday's necklace on these jump rings. So the chain will fit through. So what if we went with the green rondelle and an orange bicone, fed the last links of the chain through right there on that jump ring, and then just went ahead and maybe put that through one of my strands right here. One of my little loopy loops. Let's see if I can even get it closed. This might be a challenge, but we shall see. What are you doing, John? What's happening? There you are. Okay. Well, if you would get your chain out of the way, that might help you. Yeah, I can get it. That'll close it. perfection. So I'm loving that. And I always put my dangles either away from my bar part of my toggle or on the other side. So that's super cute. I'm liking that. Now why don't we go, and we can even use the jump ring too. So the 8mm jump ring can attach anywhere we want, really. Could probably attach it with a bigger jump ring in the middle of the strands as well. It's whatever. It's whatever, guys. Whatever floats your boat. Voila. So cute, you guys. This is so cute. So easy. I hope you guys are inspired. Let's do